String formatting in Python made easy with fstring. In Python, fstring provides an easy way to embed any expression, any variable with the string literals using the curly braces. They provide an easy and readable way to format string dynamically. So welcome everyone in today's video, Python with fstring. In today's video, we're going to cover in detail. We will start with the basic syntax, like how you can use fstring with the different variable. Then we'll see how you can use fstring in the multiline string. We also see the advanced usage of fstring like dynamic code generation. We'll see that how you can create command line to do with fstring. You will use fstring for the expression, different expression you can use in fstring, any expression. We'll see the conditional statement, also if and else statement in fstring. How you can call function, user defined function or built-in function in fstring. We also see the all type of string formatting, like left align, right align, center align, etc. Everything we will cover in very detail. The number formatting also. So we're not going to keep any stone untouched. Here we are going to cover everything, and we also see the how you can use fstring with the date and time. We also look into how you can use fstring for the logging purpose, which is a very practical usage for fstring. Today's video is going to be a very detailed one, and we will cover everything possible in fstring. So only request you watch this video till end and practice with me. I guarantee you, after watching this video and practicing, you will become the master in this subject. Okay, without wasting any time, let's jump in today's video, fstring in Python. Python introduced fstring in the release 3.6. It's called the formatted string. In short, it's called fstring. We use letter F, small or upper, anything, when we work with the fstring. Why fstring is so popular, we'll come to know when you look into the basic syntax of fstring. Let's start with the basic syntax. Let's have two variables, name and age. I create one variable, mystr. As I said, fstring always start with F. So then you put your quotation and you start writing your string here. So I'm writing the my name is. Okay, this is a string I wrote. You want to use the variable in the fstring. That's called the variable interpolation, where you can use variable, a dynamic value in the text will be come into the string literals. So how you will do it? You will do it with the curly braces. In the curly braces, you will write your variable name, and you continue writing your string. And if you have a multiple variable, you can use anywhere with the curly braces in the string literals. So you see that this Prosenjit, the name variable has value Prosenjit, it automatically came into the string literals when we put the variable in the curly braces. So you can see that it's very readable, right? So you do not need to do anything else. You just writing your string there and you put your variable in the curly braces. So it's very readable. It's faster also because it's dynamically execute in the runtime. Okay, so that's why it's faster in compared to other previous syntax like dot format or %d. And also it's versatile. Why versatile? Because here you are using variable into the string literal. You can use any expression also. We are going to see those example. Any expression you can use. So that's why we say that it's a versatile. So is it readable? It's faster and versatile. So let's see a more advanced example now. Fstring particularly useful for documenting code, generating text with line breaks, data output formatting, logging, dynamic content and code generation, and also constructing structured textual data. One of the powerful usage of fstring is the string formatting. So make your string beautiful, and also however you want, you can make your string like that way. Let's see some of the tips and tricks for this string formatting. So I have a two variable, name and age, Prosenjit, and age is 40. Now I have a fstring called str normal, and here I'm not doing any formatting. What I'm doing is a normal variable into interpolation. I have a name here, and then I am passing this name variable in the curly braces, and age also like this. So after printing, this is a normal print that I have the name Prosenjit and age 40. No issue. Now what if you want to make this name left aligned? That means it will be left, and you want to give 20 character spaces after this Prosenjit. How will do it? There is a syntax that is got the, the syntax is like this, that here I create a f string, here I keep the name str left align. Now the syntax is, when you're using your variable here into the curly braces, you put colon and then less than symbol, this symbol. This symbol means left align. So it's a left hand side. That means a left align. And then the number. I got 20 spaces here, and this Prosenjit variable is left align. By the way, remember, when you are using a text, it by default left align. If you don't use this also, it will be left align. It will give you the 20 spaces here. Okay. And for if you are having a number data type, then is by default is right align. So this is something I just wanted to let you know. If you do not give also this symbol for the text, by default it will be left align. Now say you want to make it the right align. You already see the left align here. You want to make it right align. What will be the syntax? Very easy, almost same. Only here in this case you are using this particular symbol, greater than. So symbol is colon, greater than is then the number, how many space you want to provide here, that you're giving there, and then you just print it. Let's run it. You see now Prosenjit is right aligned, and it gives the 20 spaces in the here in the left hand side. So it's a now right align. Now what if you want to make it center align? So same kind of syntax, but here you are using this syntax instead of the greater than and less than. So that means it's a center align. Let's print it and execute. Yeah, see the Prosenjit is now is center align, and it has a left and right, it has a space of 20 spaces. So like this way, with using this particular syntax, you can play with it and you can practice it, and you can make your text as you want. I mean, you can give spaces in the age, you can give space in the your title, name, whatever it is. So you can play with it, but this is the syntax. When you want to do the left align, then your colon, then left less than symbol. When you the right align, colon, right hand symbol, and when you have the center align, so this cap symbol. Another practical and powerful usage of f string is the number formatting. Let's see some examples. These are very practical examples where you are going to use this in your project, day-to-day project a lot. Let's say you have a number like this, a very big number we have here. So if I print it, for any user it will be very difficult to understand how many zeros are there. They need to look into minutely and see it. Let's print this one. You see how many zero are there. I need to count it. It's not very user friendly. So for f string, you can format it very better way, so that user can see it very well. So what we are doing is, here is the variable formatted number where we have the f string there. So I say they formatted, and what I am the syntax is num, that is in the curly braces, your variable num, then colon, and then the delimiter, whatever delimiter you want to use. I am using comma here, but you can use any delimiter. You do not need to use comma. You can use underscore or whatever it is, but it will format nicely so that user can see how many zeros are there. Okay, so that is one of the practical use. You can easily understand that you should use this when you have playing with the number in your program. Next, another usage is, say I have this ugly number 123.4567, so many decimal places. Now I want to show the number up to 2 decimal places. Okay, so what's the syntax of that? Syntax is, so you have your variable number in curly braces, then colon, then dot, then 2 and f. F is a floating point number we are saying. Okay, 2 decimal, and 2 is the how many decimal places you want. Say if you want say 3 decimal places, then you will put 3. If you want no decimal, you put 0. It's worked like that way. Let's print it. You see 123.46. So it's rounded to the 2 decimal number. Okay, 4.56 was there, you make it 46. It's rounded it to the 2 decimal number. Another use case is that number of nearest integer. So let's say I do not want any decimal number here. I want an integer here. Let's say 123 for say. So that is the syntax. You see, I got the integer 123. So what is the syntax? Colon dot, and then you do not want any decimal number. So that's why I'm putting 0 here, and then F. Now let's say another example is you format the number as a percentage and no decimal places. So when you have percentage, then actually it multiply with 100. Let's see in an example. Say format percentage. Here what syntax is colon, then dot, then 0, because I do not want any decimal places. If I wanted any decimal places, you can mention 2, 3, then that many decimal places it will take. But I do not want any decimal places, that's why I put 0 and the percentage syntax. So what it will do is, it will multiply with 100 and make it percentage with no decimal spaces. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6%. Let's see another use cases. Scientific notation with 2 decimal places. Okay. So this is the syntax. So I have the variable here in the curly braces, and then I have a colon dot, and then how many decimal places you want? 2 decimal places. I'm giving 2. If we do not want any decimal places, you can put 0. If you want 3 decimal places, you can put 3. It's up to you. And then for scientific notation, we use E here. So that time it will give you the scientific notation. Let's print it. See, I got the scientific notation of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 number. So I have this number with me, 123.45789. The scientific notation I got here with using the E, this particular syntax. Let's see another one, general format. When we see the general format, we use G here. So if, as you see, the syntax is colon, after the variable colon, then dot, then how many digit you want, you can mention here. You can use, I am using 4 digit, you can mention 5, 6, it's up to you. And G means it will give you the general digit. So let's print it. See, I got the 4 digit 123.5. If you see here, it's rounded to 4 digit here. So I have 4.45, so we make it 5, and I got a 4 digit. It didn't do anything like decimal places or anything. How many digit you want? It actually rounded into that many digit. That is the general digit. So you can see how many use cases we already shown for the numbers. So these are all the practical use cases. So whenever you work within your project where you have to work with lot of numbers, so these are all the practical use cases you will use in your project. And the syntax is pretty cool. So if you use it, you practice it, and it will be easy for you. I would say expression interpolation is one of the most practical usage of f-string. You can evaluate any expression directly in the curly braces. Here I am giving you an example. I have a 2 variable a10 and b equal to 5, and I have a very simple string here. The sum of a plus b is a plus b, and I'm printing it. Now if I run it, you see the sum of a plus b is 15. So you see this a plus b, this is a simple expression though, but it is evaluating dynamically. Okay, and directly is evaluating in the curly braces when you are inside the string literal. So that is the power of f-string. So you can think about, I mean, this is a practical usage of this. You can easily use this when you are debugging something, your program. You can use when you are using logging somewhere in your program. So there are a lot of use cases on this. Although I am showing here a very simple expression a plus b, but expression can be anything in your program, any kind of expression. It can be very complex also, no problem. That also you can execute here in this, this curly braces. Now you can imagine this power of this particular, feature in Python gives us that any expression you can evaluate dynamically in the curly braces when you are in the string literals. Do you know you can use conditional statements also in f-string? That means, yes, you are right. I am talking about if and else statement. Let's see an example. So let's say you have a number here, number 9, and you are checking, this is a say f string here you are creating, and you are using the if and else statement. What we are doing here, very simple. We start with f, our quotation, and then is the number which is a variable here. Here number is 9. Now we have a if and else statement here into the curly braces. So it is even. These are, if you remember the ternary operator, we already discussed this in the conditional statement if and else statement video. So if you didn't see it, I will suggest you watch it, and I am going to give the link into a description box as well as into the our comment section. I'll pin it for you. But here what it is doing is it's checking if the number, when you're dividing with a 2, if we do not have any reminder, that remainder is 0, then it will print the even, or else it will be odd. Okay, and this is our modulus operator where I'm checking if there is any reminder or not. Let's run this one. It's given 9 is an odd number, but if I say it's 10, then it will be even. Just try it. Yeah, 10 is an even number, so working fine. So you can see that you can use conditional statement also in the f string. Not only conditional statement, you can call any functions also in the f string. It can be a user defined function, or it can be a built-in function too. Let's see an example. We have a user defined function, like we define this function square. What we are doing is taking a num parameter and returning the num into num, that is num square. Very simple one, right? So I just want to show you the example with the simple function, but it can be any complex function also, no problem. But it will work in the same way. So what it is doing, our f string is, we start with the f, then the square of 7 is, so here in the curly braces, I put the function, I execute the function actually, the square, and I'm passing the argument 7 here. Let's print it. You see, I got the square of 7 is 49. So this particular function executed or evaluated dynamically in the curly braces in this particular f string literals. Not only the user defined function, you can also use built-in function also. Let's say I have a variable my name equal to Prosenjit, and I am printing it, my name is, and I am calling the inbuilt string function upper. You remember the string function? We already looked into in the last video where we have seen that how string actually created in the memory, and we have seen some of the function there, and we discussed the upper function there. So what it does is it takes this string and it execute. I'm using this upper function dot notation, and it make it upper, all case upper. Let's print it. So my name is Prosenjit. Prosenjit is all uppercase. So that means this proves the point that f string you can use, in the f string you can use user defined function as well as any inbuilt function on that particular data type. Here your data type is string, so we can use the upper function here. This is a string function. Now let's see the use cases of using f string in the date and time. Okay, this is also a very practical use case we generally use whenever we use date and time into our program, and we need to show the date and time to the user. That time we use f string effectively. Let's see how we use it. For you do that, we need to import the date and time module here. Now let's say I have a variable today, and there I have the today's date with me, today's date and time. So when I execute this today method in the date time module, then it will give me the today's date and the current time at present. But the format is, it's not user friendly. So we need to make it formatted proper way. So here what I am doing is I am having a format like, say today is August 23rd August, right? So it will give me August 23rd and then the my years, that's 2024. I am not considering here hour, minute and second at this point of time. Okay, let's print it. You see I got August 23, 2024. There are other ways. Let's say you do not want to put August like this photo, you can do an abbreviation. Then you have a syntax also. The syntax is B. It was the capital letter B, but when you use a small letter B, then it will give the abbreviation of this. Okay, see I got AUG 23 2024. Now let's say you want to get the month. in the date, the number format like 08, okay, and your 23rd 2024. Then you will use M is small. Don't use the M capital. M capital is the minutes. I will show you right and after this. But when you use the small m here, then it will give the month. By the way, you can Google this one for this syntax, and you will get all the syntax there for this date, month. There are a lot others also. You can use it, but these are the generally we use this one in your day-to-day programming. So that's why I'm showing you. Okay. So you see, we got August 23rd, 2024. Let's see another one. Here I showing you the hour, minute, and second. So year B is the capital. That means I'm going to guess the August. Date we know 23rd, year 2024. Now for hour I am using H. H when you are using, it will going to show you the the 24 hours. Right now is 8:36 p.m. in my time, so it's showing the 20. See, 36, 39. And what is the PM now? AM, PM, that is P. By the way, you can show the 12 hours date and time also. What I am saying is, let's say here instead of capital H, if you use the capital I here, then what it will show is, it will show your 12 hours format. See, we are getting 8:40 p.m. So previously when I'm using the capital H, I'm getting 24 hours format, and when I'm using capital I, I'm getting 12 hours format. Okay, these are the normally general usage of date and time in the F string. So there are a lot of others also you can look into in Google's, but these are normally we use. You can use F string with a multiline string also. So let's see an example here. Let's say we have a variable called multiline text here, and I put a 3-line text here. Let's print it. If you print it, that it's print its normal way, right? No issue on that. You want to make this hope, you want to bring it in the just bottom of the how are you here. So you can easily do with the F string. You just put some tab here, and it will structure in the same way as you want. You see how easy it is. So that's why the F string works very well with the multiline string. So it is a good example also, a use case also, when you are formatting a big text. You are writing something and formatting the big text, then you can use F string there. You can also use F string when you are writing some doc string into your method. That all time also you can use F string, because you see it takes the indentation. So how you can use this for the dynamic code generation, I'm going to show you right now. Let's see some advanced usage of F string. Already we have seen in the multiline text is that F string help you to preserve the indentation properly, so that you can format your multiline text in a very readable way. So we can use that feature with the dynamic code generation also. Okay, let's see an example. Let's say we have a variable operation and the string multiply, and a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. Now I have this code here in F string, and what this code is doing, we have a dynamic function there which taking two parameter x and y. Then it's returning the multiplication x if the operation equal to multiply, else it will return the x plus y. And then I am executing the function and storing the result into a result variable, and when I'm executing the function, I'm parameting the a and b argument here, 10 and 20. So as the operation multiplies, so I should get the 10 into 20, 200 as a result. And then I am printing the result. And let's execute it with the execute function, exec function. Now let's run this one. See, it's run properly and executed the code. Although I didn't wrote the Python code directly here, I put it into a F string, and dynamically when I executed it with this execute function, it dynamically executed this code and showing me the result. So you are going to you will see this usage, practical usage, when you have a big project and there in some cases you need to dynamically generate code or dynamically execute a code for a specific condition. In those cases it's going to be very helpful, this feature. So but you see simple concept that f string help you to preserve the indentation. With using that concept, how easily we can write a dynamic code, and we can execute it dynamically for any condition. So this is again another good usage of f string. By using f string variable interpolation, I mean using the variable in the string literal, you can easily create a command line tool. Let's see how it is. Let's say an example. Okay, let's I have a command ls. This command is the list all the files in a folder, and I have a path variable here, and option variable is a la. Okay, and I create the shell command string, which using the f string, I have the command variable, path variable, and option variable into the curly braces. Now if I execute this command into command line, you see how easily I can get all the different files into a folder. This is pretty cool, right? This is another usage of f string. The last example I want to show, the use cases I want to show in this video, is the logging. You can use f string in the logging, and this is a very practical usage of f string, and we use it a lot. Because why we use it? Because as you can use your variables or your different expression, that whatever seen a variable interpolation and expression interpolation in f string with the string literals, which dynamically evaluate in the string, that is become very useful when you use the logging. So here I give you a simple example. Here I import logging with this particular module to show you the log. Now I have to the basic configuration is a debug. Okay, and then I calling the get logger. If you are not familiar with the logging, don't worry about it. I am going to create other video on this in the logging case, but this is something how we generally use the logging in Python. Okay, we are using the logger here. So but what I'm trying to show here, we have a planet variable world, and when I'm logging it, by dynamically I'm evaluating that particular variable into the curly braces, and I'm showing in the log. You see I got the log root hello world. So that is the power of f string in the logging case, because you can easily use this and for example, you want to use a built-in method also in the when you are logging it for the debugging. So that previously the syntax we had, that format syntax, we could not able to use any method in that particular syntax. But in this case, when you have the f string with us, we can easily use those in our logging and debugging cases, and it makes our life very easy. For when you work in the big programs, then debugging and logging is one of the tools is going to help you when you have any bug in your program and you want to solve that bug. So that time it's very useful, and f string helps us a lot in that case. So today we covered f string in great detail. We started with the basic syntax, and we looked into all the advanced features in the f string. We looked into the string formatting, number formatting, also the dynamic code generation, a lot of things, logging, everything we looked into, date and time. We wanted to make sure that this f string tutorial give you end-to-end picture, whatever is present in the f string, so that you can use these use cases in your time, and you can become master on it. Now the last video I covered Python with string, how Python stored the strings into memories. Now there also I talked about little bit in the slicing, how slicing works in Python, but very briefly. So I am going to cover slicing in great detail in the next video, string slicing, as I covered here f string. So don't miss that video. It will going to give you a great insight of the slicing with string in Python. Hope you liked today's video and learned something new. So if you liked it, then please hit the like button and share with others. If you not member in this channel yet, then please hit the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, as I upload new videos every week. And I'm going to share this code with you in the Git repository, and I'm going to give the Git repository link in the description section as well as the comment section, so you can download it from there and use it for your reference, as it has all the different use cases of f string. So see you in the next video. Till then, happy coding, happy learning. Take care. Bye. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share it with others. If you are new to this channel and not subscribed yet, then please hit the subscribe button so that you will get notified when I upload new content. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and happy coding.